All right, well, as a seasoned Indiana Realtor, I understand just how important it is to maintain a good relationship with your neighbors, but sometimes there are some small things that you might do that unintentionally bother them. So today I'm going to share with you 7 common annoyances that your neighbors might not mention directly, but that can definitely affect neighborhood harmony. So let's go. Number 1. Mold or mildew growth on your house siding. Have you ever driven down a street and seen the side of a house and it's kind of maybe green and discolored? Really, nothing ruins a curb appeal of a home faster than that mold or mildew creeping up the side of the house, and it can just feel gross. So anyway, make sure that you regularly inspect and clean the sides of your house to keep it looking fresh, and I don't know, maybe so that when your neighbor pulls into their garage, they don't have to look at that. Okay, number 2, trash cans that are in view from the street. Okay, now if my neighbors are watching, I am guilty of this because I do not want my stinky trash cans in my garage. But leaving your trash cans out where they're visible from the street can be a little bit of an eyesore, especially if they're overflowing with trash. So if you can store them neatly, discreetly in like an area behind a fence, or even in your garage, especially on the days when the trash isn't being collected. Okay, number 3. This one is a little bit, maybe people are gonna be like, what? But parking directly behind your neighbor's driveway. You know how it is when you're backing out of your driveway and you have to navigate cross traffic, and maybe your neighbor or their guest or their child's parked car that's right at the end of the driveway. So just be mindful of where you're parking. Make sure you leave enough easy access to their driveway, and also don't block people's mailboxes. Okay, number 4, smoke from your grill or barbecue, or perhaps your stinky composting pile. While the smell of grilling food can be really tempting, and I love the smell of a bonfire, sometimes the smoke that drifts into a neighbor's open window can be problematic. So just think about positioning your grill thoughtfully, maybe thinking about how's the wind blowing? Is this going to blow into their yard? Does it look like their windows are open? And certainly the odors of the composting pile, let's just be aware of these things. Let's be neighborly. Okay, so number 5 on my list, letting the dog bark endlessly. Ooh, continuing dog barking can really bother your neighbors. Especially they may be inside napping, or who knows what, they might have young ones that are napping. Just be aware if your dog's maybe out in the backyard and wants to come inside, they're barking to get your attention. Keep that in mind. All right, number 6, we've all experienced it. When that neighbor gets going, mowing the grass early in the morning. So it can be a great time to mow your lawn, of course, it's much cooler, but if you got somebody that's sleeping, you're gonna maybe wake them up, wake up their kids. So perhaps later in the day or on a weekend, but maybe let the weekend sleeper inners sleep in too. All right, and number 7 on my list, out of control landscaping. So we know that landscaping is important to curb appeal. Every now and then things get a little unruly in our flower beds. I get it, but just keep things regularly maintained and trimmed. Don't forget about those gutters. Have you ever driven by and seen a house where there's maybe plants growing out of the gutters? We all know that good neighborly relations are great. Happy neighbors make happy neighborhoods. And these are just maybe a few things that you might not think of in ways that you could be a little bit more aware and a little bit more neighborly. So if you're looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in Indiana or across the United States, and you want expert advice on navigating great neighborhood dynamics, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help you, as are all the team members at the Russell Company, and we'd love to help you. Hope you have a great day.